Okay, so I hadn't planned on doing a video today, but I'm bored and I'm waiting for my bass to get fixed. So I thought I would do the completed series tag, because I was watching Katrina do the completed series tag, and I was like, huh, I wonder how many series I've completed. It turns out, a lot. So I pulled all of the first books. Well, that's not true. I pulled at least one book from each of the series that I finished. Some of them are out with people, or some of them I just can never find the first book. So let's get started. My first stack is, well, they're not in any kind of order. It's just like the first handful of books that I pulled off the table. I have read all of The Beautiful Creatures, and I know that I have complained about this, but I feel like I can complain because I've actually read them all. The first one is out. One of my friends is borrowing it right now. Neil Shusterman's Skinjacker trilogy, that's Ever Lost, Ever Wild, and Ever Found. What's interesting about this, I have 2 copies of Ever Found, and both of them are signed, which means my students can't read them. So at some point I will get a 3rd copy of Ever Found. Wolves of Mercy Falls. I finally read Forever this summer, and I wasn't mad at the end like everybody else was. Chronicles of Vladimir Todd. I have not finished the Slayer Chronicles yet, though. I think I only have the first one. Yes, I have read all 5 of the Twilight books. Thank you very much. So I can complain because I have read them. Bone. It's a series of graphic novels. These are really popular in my class. And I have read and own all 13 series of Unfortunate Event books. And that's actually the only books that I have in box set. Next stack is The Kane Chronicles by Rick Riordan. What is it? Percy Jackson and the Olympians, also by Rick Riordan. Sea of Monsters is coming out next month. That should be interesting. The Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel. I love this series. It's really complicated, but I do quite love it. The Leviathan series by Scott Westerfeld. I don't know what color the first one was, and I was too lazy to look it up, so 39 Clues, also quite popular in my classroom, and I took all the cards and I use them as bookmarks. The Hazelwood High trilogy, which is Tears of a Tiger, Forged by Fire, and Darkness Before Dawn. This is another one of those books. This is like one of the first books I read in YA, and one of the books that I have, when I recommend, nobody has given it back to me and said they didn't like it, so it's fantastic. The Giver Quartet, if you didn't know, the 4th book in the series, Sun, came out I think last year. Awesome. I've heard mixed reviews, but I thought it was awesome. And then Harry Potter, I did actually pull out of my, I have the hardcover UK edition, so this is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. This is like the prize of my collection. This series is a prize of my collection. Last stack, and you guys can't see my table, but yeah. Last stack, Chaos Walking trilogy. This is my hardcover UK edition with all the noise on the front, which I thought was pretty cool, except that my students have kind of destroyed the plastic. It happens. Scott Pilgrim. This is number 4 because I can never find number 1. It's on the shelf somewhere. This is what I get for organizing by color. So, Scott Pilgrim. The Maze Runner. You can call it a trilogy, you can call it 4 books, I don't care. I've read all 4. I don't know what this is called anymore. When Graceling was released, I think it was called The 7 Kingdoms, and now it just might be the Graceling series, but Graceling, Fire, and Bitter Blue are all companion books, and kick-ass female characters right here. Of course, Hunger Games. And then the last 2 are series by Patrick Carman. One is Trackers, and the other is Skeleton Creek. And these are also very popular in my classroom, so much so that I have multiple copies of this entire series. I think part of it is, well, 1, the kids love scary books, and 2, they are, the videos, the fact that multimedia is integrated into it is a huge draw for my students. So those are the series that I've completed. If you've got thoughts, leave them in the comments, and I will see you there soon. I'm gonna go pick up my bass now, so until I get to the comments, happy reading, and don't forget to be awesome.